He says, great music playing for you and yours. This is Neto Yuth. We'll be talking to the next 10 minutes. Neto Yuth and Escaliva, one called Ethiopia. One more time.
I Escaliva, Neto Yuth. Time for make a move. Time for have a plan. Yeah. But it cannot get do. I clean like a bubble blue. I like it. From Canada to Cameroon, light as a feather, I say fly like a balloon. The whole city a wild like a fight in a saloon. It's like we are watching a platoon. Come we go to Ethiopia one more time. And Neto Yuth. Come we go to Ethiopia one more time. Just the way I feel day until the judgment day. Yes, we have to pray that I never go astray. Well, Ethiopia stretch waterlands, and there it's all begun to take his children from out of dirty Babylon. Babylon a hooligan, thief and vagabond. Above Selassie, there is no other one. Black Star Liner, black up on the harbor. Flick every gate a youth from Canada to Balaclava. Get at the multitude, they be creepy and corner. Marcus say I and I feel the other. Come we go to Ethiopia one more time. And Neto Yuth. Come we go to Ethiopia one more time. Just the way I feel day until the judgment day. Yes, we have to pray that I never go astray. We global and we worldwide. Look how long them try to attack. Moving to a land that is fertile. Red soil, birth at the first man. Every day them call the yes man, yo. And I go put my faith in a church, man, no. From you bless them can curse, man, no. Let's go live by Neto Yuth from the version, no.
Hey, Reggae North, I wanna touch a chosen, yeah. Reggae music, Reggae North playing. Reggae North, I wanna touch a chosen, yeah. It's all this time, even though, no. Reggae North, I wanna touch a chosen.
Neto Yuth, Daddy Mori. Track called High Grade Spot.
J'aime fumer la bonne marijuana. J'suis de bonne humeur tant qu'il y en a. THC sous mon bandana. Yo Mori, j'élargis le panorama. Give me a bone at the kush. Me no want see no bush. Me split so big make everybody a look. Another bone at the load. Make me higher than cloud. Me wool a bun it anyway in a crew. Don't tell me no the earth, cause me won't stop. Indica make me higher than a host. But be wrong, you can't catch me no more sharp. I grade me, but no me no smoker. Inna the high grade spot, inna the high grade spot, make a quick stop, yeah. Inna the high grade spot, inna the high grade spot, me tell you the. Inna the high grade spot, inna the high grade spot, inna the high grade spot, inna the high grade. Viens dans mon coin, on ne fume que de la bonne BR. Dans ce domaine, nous sommes tous devenus experts. On la fume.
Yeah, man of the roots once again. Rockers reggae music. Featuring the musical man called Neto Yuth. Will be joining us live in 5 minutes right here in Solutions on a Monday evening. Track called Food, Clothes and Shelter. You're locked into Solutions on Reggae North Radio.
Open your eyes.
It's all about Canada, reggae and dancehall to the world. Listen, John.
Food, clothes and shelter. Bigger as the people, them need to know help, yeah. We need some more positive influencer. We no want no prison, give we moral center. Cause them come here with big speech and them don't know nothing about these streets. Broken promises, them feed we. Living round here so I know easy. Not take no sorry and we not take no pardon. Burn out the eagle and the beer and the dragon. Politician them a pirate and we magan. Youth a work so hard then them can't buy a Jordan. So me tell my people put them faith in a the Lord. Make we come together, make we cross River Jordan. Them try divide we but we have the same carbon. Not take no talk from no sergeant. Food, clothes and shelter. Bigger as the people them need to know help, yeah. We need some more positive influencer. We no want no prison, give we moral sense. politician, them no know nothing about these streets. Broken promises, them feed we. Living round here, so I know easy. Me tell them, Babylon, your judgment, they near. Everything so expensive and there. Every year that figure.
One of the baddest DJ, one of the finest DJ, what you know? Tony and Tony, Reggae North Jam. Don't move the dial, you know. Don't move the dial. Don't move the dial.
Featuring the sound of Neto Yuth. Track called Real Father. From his latest album.
Me never born with no gold spoon, but every day that they make sure me guys cool.
Original from Quebec in Canada. I reside in Toronto. His name is Neto Yuth.
And that they give me my lunch money. When school over, that they come for me. Them send up a lot bad company. Don't make no dolls when no gun give me. Real father, real father. Whenever run when the time get harder. You show enough respect to me mother. And I take care of me sisters and brothers. Cause you are real father, real father. Me never born with no gold spoon, but every day that they make sure me guys cool. Say when me in at the classroom, listen to the teacher, me not fan fool. And that they give me my lunch money. When school over, that they come for me. Them send up a lot bad company. Don't make no dolls when no gun give me. Real father, real father. Whenever run when the time get harder. You show enough respect to me mother. And I take care of me sisters and brothers. Cause you are real father, real father. Whenever and when the time get harder. You show enough respect to me mother. And I take care of me sisters and brothers. That in you are the man. You make the family strong. You always teach me truth and right and school me when me wrong in a you head. You have a plan, a foundation. How a me will I do without you in a Babylon? Me said right now I am a man. Me journey just begun. The mic in a me and the other day me sing that song, yeah. So respect to our father. So become to our father. Real father, real father. Whenever run when the time get harder. You show enough respect to me mother. And I take care of me sisters and brothers.
His name is Neto Yuth.
Real father,
He'll be joining us momentarily. Track called Real Father.
You show enough respect to me mother.
If you're tuning in for the first time, you're locked in a solution. ReggaeNorthRadio.com coming to you live from Brampton, Ontario in Canada. Samuel Casson on Energy Radio 1 in New York. And Silk Reggae Radio over there in the UK.
Bust it up like Sylvester Stallone. Them say him bust it uptown, them bust it downtown. And over Brampton, then I go make him gun son. Babylon him say him let the coffee fly like John. Him a go lie down in a body of dry bones. And you should have been the dog for the year. The youths them never has to be here. Them one I can clocks for your wear. And Malachi him want a big teddy bear. Real father, real father. Whenever run when the time get harder. You show enough respect to me mother. And I take care of me sisters and brothers. Cause you are real father, real father. Whenever run when the time get harder. You show enough respect to me mother. And I take care of me sisters and brothers.
Neto Yuth, feature Anthony B. Yaga yaga yo yo yo.
Greetings, 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 greetings.
Greetings, Tony, greetings.
The man called Neto Yuth live and direct right here on Reggae North Radio. Welcome to the Fire Bridge and welcome to the show.
Thanks for the invitation. Thank you very much.
Always good to have you live on the Big Show, Virgin. So, I want you to introduce yourself to the people because right now we are going live in the UK on Silk Reggae Radio, Energy Radio 1 in New York. So tell them who is on the phone for me now.
Yeah, this is Neto Yuth coming from Toronto, Canada here. Conscious reggae artist, dancehall artist. We're here to educate, but we're here to entertain as well. So,
same way.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations on the release of Angles of Light, Virgin. Very good album.
Much.
I've listened to it, love the vibe. What inspired the title of the album? Angles of Light.
Yeah, the title of the album, basically Angels of Light, refers to the angels of light.
Oh, okay.
When you look in, if you look at the album cover, it has a lot of esoteric meaning. For instance, it refers to there's planets and rays of light coming out the planets, and you have the lunar cycle as well. So basically, the planets are the celestial bodies transferring information to human beings on Earth to influence mankind and destiny. So we can refer to astrology in some aspect when we look at the album cover. So the angle of light is depending on the angle of the celestial bodies in the sky. Well, it influence our life here on Earth, and so we can refer to that as angels as well.
Well, listen to the album. I heard where you blend new roots reggae with modern elements, of sound that's happening right now. How do you approach a balance in the traditional sound with the innovative sound? Seems like we got a cut up. You there, bro? Oh, one second. Come like we got. Let me play some music. You get back now to you on the phone right now.
Youth, feature Anthony B. Yaga yaga yo yo yo.
Your wall we down, man, a sovereign man. Fire pan Rome, long time we burn Vatican. Tell them we not abide by the laws of man. Yes, we carry on judge a plan.
Are you there, Virgin?
Oh, you get disconnected.
Sorry about that, man. Sometimes the phone thing going, you know what I mean?
No problem.
So, yeah, man, so as I said, the elements of the roots reggae balancing with the new traditional sound.
Yes, I.
So, how did you approach balancing those two, the traditional sound with the new sound?
Well, in terms of production, I leave that in the hands of the good producers of Canada. So on the album, we have people like Rhythm Wise. We have Iron Roots Band, which is led by Isaacs. We have Soke from Banks and Ranks, and we have Bob Rhythm. So all of them are great producers, and they're able to bring that new element of music within the confinement of roots, reggae, dancehall.
Yeah, man, I could hear the blend sound like even on the track. Love Real Father and a Virgin. That's one of my favorite tracks. Trust me. Love
Which
that
one?
tune.
Real
Real
Father?
Father. Yeah, man. That's one of the bad tune. So speaking about Real Father, then I know that noticed that you have some of your older tracks mixing with the brand new tracks on the album. What was your what is your process in deciding what to revisit and how to reinterpret it? You know what I mean? To make this album one with the new and the old.
Yeah, well, as you said, Tony, basically we took some songs that were already there that we released in the past 4 years, and we released those songs as single because we live in a single era nowadays. But as artists, I also find that it's important to have album as a body of work, right? Now we can't put things together. Our album carry a spirit by itself. Our album has a soul. So we try to put that body of work. We started 4 years ago in the optic of releasing that album, releasing singles that we knew were going to be on that project. And then after that, we added some songs that were not released.
So this song I'm gonna play. Give me a few minutes to play a piece of the song. A So Long with Anthony B is a standout track. Let me hear let the listeners hear a piece of it here. Neto Yuth alongside Anthony B. Track called So Long from the album Angles of
Yaga yaga yo
Light.
yo.
Listen to her now.
Your wall we down, man, a sovereign man. Fire pan Rome, long time we burn Vatican. Tell them we not abide by the laws of man. Yes, we carry on judge a plan. Rasta are the leader and the youth them fi know. Cultivate the silent, we eat where we cook. Youths them a grow, embrace a grow. Keep out the knowledge what the world want fi know. Travel down the east cause that's how the king dwell. 90 degrees celestial the angels. Top of the hill them tell me all is well. So make me burn a fire, yes me burn Jezebel.
So long.
Anthony B, a big standout artist that a big artist from long time. Anthony B, one of my favorite artists. Can you tell us more about the spiritual conversation? Because I heard you guys were talking about this for a long time for this collaboration.
Yeah.
So tell me some of the vibe we had before this track came to be.
Yeah, well, meet Anthony B about 15 years ago, I believe, it was like Montreal Reggae Fest. And we were performing there, and we started having a discussion about Rastafari and many other things. And I give him a book about that, certain information that day. And from there, about 5 years ago, or 4 years ago, Anthony B was in Europe, in France, with Irie producers from France, and we have a good relationship with them. And it happens that one day I was talking to them on the phone and say, "Hey, we have Anthony B in studio for the next 3 days," and say, "Yo, you should do a song with them." And then talk to Anthony B. Me send a song to Anthony B. Anthony B say, "Yo, me love the production, me love the subject, me love how you flow, me love how you know deliver it." So, and then they just record in part. So me give him half the chorus and took half the chorus and redo the chorus again, added some verse, and that was it. So that was not recorded together. But you know the essence of it started from a conversation about 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's the way it usually goes, right? You meet someone, you talk to an artist, talk to them, and the collaboration usually come long after, you know what I mean? But this is a good song, I love it, and as it's one of the standout tracks to me on the album. I noticed that you released the album independently on your own article, your record. What are the challenges and the reward doing it all this by yourself?
Oh man, the challenge by doing by yourself is you need to do everything by yourself. You see what I mean? You don't have assistant fee, book interviews, because if for instance you do interviews with Europe and you're on a different time zone, it's a lot of organization to deal with that every day. So you don't have no assistant to do things for you. You don't have people that schedule things for you. You don't have people that go to the business place so you have to do everything. Send the email, do the phone calls. So you have to plan everything. It's a lot of planning, managing your own record label. Basically, it's a lot of work, but we understand and we understand how it is to doing that from behind the scene. It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, when you do the work, you'll get your reward.
True. So going back, I Agree Spot is one of your most popular songs, one of the bad tunes. You did it with Daddy Moore out of France, right?
Yes, sir.
So in what way you feel your message has evolved since that song? The message and your music has evolved since that song?
That song is a herb enthusiast song. So, it was more in that optic that we released that song because in Europe they really like those type of songs. So because Daddy Moore is from France, Daddy Moore say, "Hey, let's do a herb song." So that's what we release, So that's one side of the album. You have that different like entertainer aspect of it because we entertain with this more like a song to entertain, but we have also songs to educate like Food, Clothes and Shelter. We have another song that's more spiritual like God Inside. We have a song like Karma that tell you about the law of karma. So different savor and flavor on that album. Some songs more for entertaining and some songs more for educating the people.
You're from Montreal, Quebec, that side of Canada. And most of us in Canada know, say, Neto Yuth, someone who talk pattern like a Jamaican, see it. And you're grounded in the Rastafari principles. How these elements continue to shape you in your music today. And first of all, tell the people how you're so fluent in a patois, Virgin.
Yeah, well, when I was younger, I went to Jamaica and I lived there. But as a French is my first language, Francophone, broken French. We never learned English even at the time, proper English, right? Proper English was not even in the picture. So I basically moved to Jamaica and I had to learn patois because especially you're in certain community, the community I was living was Waterhouse. And people don't speak proper English in those areas.
Patois.
So exactly, I have to learn patois. So I learned it as a second language, and then when I moved to Toronto 10 years ago, is where I started learning more of the proper English. Because people say, Bridget, you look like you come out of the boat, man. You don't take that nature when I first come to Toronto. Yeah. But patois is my second language, and proper English is my third language. So that is the reason why. It's just a natural thing. When you're in the environment, you adapt to the environment, and you learn the language.
So you've been part of reggae scene since 2008, right? You're in the music business since 2008. Okay, what do you see as the biggest changes in reggae over the years? Personally, you've been in it for since 2008, almost 20 years. You see it, you've lived it. So what do you see as some of the changes right now in our reggae music?
This Tony is a whole show alone. We can't talk about this for an hour, Bridget.
I know.
So much things have changed over the past 20 years in this reggae industry. So much, from Europe. Even in Europe, the amount of fans going out to shows has decreased over the years. Right. So that's one factor. we realize that the demographic of people listen to the reggae music right now, to our music, is between 30 and 50 years old.
Yeah.
Those people don't go as much. And what I realize is that there's not a lot of youths nowadays that listen to reggae music.
True.
Right? So we need some more youths to listen to reggae music. So when they grow up 10 years from now, they still come to the shows. Because the people from our generation, 30 to 50 years old and plus, we don't really come out as much as before.
So you think the internet
Music.
the internet helped to affect this change, the internet, social media, and things? You think that has helped to affect these changes? Because when
It can impact it in a positive way, and it can impact it in a negative way. Because you can use the internet to bring more people to your show, to bring more awareness to what you do, things of that nature. But on the other side, people also are more prompt to stay home and just watch show on YouTube or things of that nature. Right? So it has two sides to the middle, I will say. But there's a lot, we can discuss that on another show even.
For sure.
There's a lot that has changed over
so
the
much
past
changes,
20 years.
yeah.
Yeah. And we can take also the streamings.
Right.
Streamings era. Streaming is a different thing than CDs and before vinyls and cassette and tape. We grew up on those things, but now we're in the era of streaming. So the consumer consume music differently as well.
True.
So it bring another dimension to the thing too.
So last year you won an award at the first Reggae North Music Awards, and this year you're nominated in a few categories. What does the recognition mean to you personally, and especially coming from a Canada reggae scene? And another question is, how do you think about award shows like the Reggae North Music Award? How helpful is that to Canada reggae and things?
Yeah, well, I've been telling for years before, and I think that you hear my cry, but I've been saying for years that we need a Canadian reggae award show for years, and you amongst your other colleagues, you were able to manifest that. And congratulations, because that was a superb, remarkable award. And this is not like nobody never stolen nothing.
Exactly.
Never stolen no prize. Nobody never stole no prize. It was really just, you've seen in other awards, authentic, absolutely.
Yeah,
and you see it in other awards show where where sometimes it's always the same people that rotate and get nominated and all those things, right? Reggae North was really looking at the demographic of reggae and dancehall in Canada and looking at what is happening for real. So authentic show, and I wish the Reggae North Awards, many more years to come.
Yeah, man, definitely. You know, the authenticity is very important. You know what I mean? So we have to keep it that way to because as you see, because most of us are artists ourselves. You know, we're artists, so we have endured the same thing you're talking about. So there has to be some kind of change that make it authentic and real, right?
But as an artist, to receive such award is very great. And we're very grateful because a lot of people don't see the work that we're doing behind the scenes.
True.
So when you get an award like this, it's your work that is being rewarded.
Definitely.
So it's a great thing, man. It's a great thing.
So you released the album in limited vinyl edition, right? Exclusive to your web. You sell it on your website. What made you decide to go that route? And how important is that to direct artist to fan connection? You know, because you just sell it on your website. So is that helping you to connect with your fans more?
All right. Well, I think you said it. That was basically the principle behind it. Now the people can reach out to you, they DM you, and they can have a one-to-one conversation with the artist. And a lot of people realize like that aspect. Many people, whole heap of people reach out to me in the DMs and they created a connection with me. Say, hey, me coming from that place, me coming from that country, and I discovered your music there, and then you exchange with them, and we don't have to too long talking, but you give them a strength, they give you a strength, because they're the one. They're the gas that fueling us. That's the people as artists. So having that one-on-one interaction with them, I feel like a lot of people likes that.
Definitely. Another question. Your theme in the whole album, I've listened to the album, and it touched deep spiritually, and you have social theme. Was there a particular message that you wanted listeners to walk away from when they listen to the album?
No, I think as you said, the aim was to have this album in my head was when I conceived it, the aim was to have a mix of social commentary and spirituality in our one album. not too much love song, not too much, we love love songs and things of that nature, but this was a different concept, Angles of Light. So social commentary, like you have Food, Clothes and Shelter, you have Karma, you have Most High Love, which is more spiritual song, God Inside. We have Braveheart with My Kid and Yours, which is also spiritual. So Cold is a social commentary with Turbulence and Wayne J. So it was a mix between those two, as I would say.
Being a Canadian artist, being here, we make music here, we do everything here musically. Since you have come out, have you seen any real changes in terms of progressiveness in Canadian reggae music, and why do you think the world is not embracing our sound as they embrace sound from Jamaica and other places?
Yeah, I think production is very important, but also we need more unity as artists. Artists need to unite with other artists and remove the politics aspect out of it. And there we can move as one. But that's really the only way to move collectively as an industry. We cannot consider ourselves an industry if we're not a collective that working together. And also invest in, good production, good studio gear, all those things to have a good sound. Sometimes we have sound that come out of Canada that the mix is not really, you understand what I say? Sometimes the quality, right? So we have to make sure the quality of what we release is good, not because we Canada, like music have standard. And not because you're Canada, your music only consumed in Canada. Right. You represent Canada, but your music is consumed all over the world.
Definitely. Well, we know on Reggae North Radio, we only play the best. Because we want the world for you or there. And we have to play the best of the best in this country. So, because our job to make sure that the world hear good music coming from Canada, so them can say, yo, 100%. Real thing are going on. So my last question to you is, Angles of Light now out in the world. What's next for Neto Yuth? Touring, planning, visual, what's next?
Yeah, well, we have some shows over the summer across Canada. Then we're planning to go to Europe. And then, we're already working on some new project with Soke from Banks and Blancs, and we're already having some other project in the pipeline. But yeah, for the summer, just do some shows and enjoy yourself and go promote the album. Yeah,
man. So tell the listeners where to find your music. Tell the listeners all your links on social media and all that, so them can check out Neto Yuth.
Yes, sir. You can link on any platform, NETOYUTH, Neto Yuth, every DSP, every streaming platform. YouTube, Neto Yuth, NETOYUTH.
Thank you, my brother, for joining us on Solutions. As usual, always a pleasure to have you, bro. Keep on doing the great work, man. Sin?
Same way, Tony. Give thanks. Big up Reggae North every time.
Every time. Respect. That was Neto Yuth, right from Mother Canada, with his latest album called Angles of Light. And this track I'm going to play So Long, featuring Anthony B. So, so we did in Canada now. We did some good things, some great music, great artists. So right here on Solutions, how we do, we present to the world the best of the best. This is Neto Yuth, one called So Long, featuring Anthony B.
Neto Yuth.
From the album Angles of Light.
Feature Anthony B.
Neto Yuth, Anthony B.
Yaga, yaga, yo, yo, yo.
Locked into Solutions, listen, Sean.
Yo, all we down, man, a sovereign man. Fire pan room, long time we burn Vatican. Tell them we not abide by the laws of man. Yes, we carry on Georgia plan. Rasta the leader and the youth them fi know. Cultivate the silent, we eat where we cook. Youths them a grow, embrace and grow. Keep out the knowledge what the world want fi know. Travel down the east cause that's how the king dwell. 90 degrees celestial the angels. Top of the hill them tell me all is well. So make me burn a fire, yes me burn Jezebel.
So long, young in a Babylon, so long. Things say we weak, but we so strong. Rasta, we keep on carrying on.
So long, yeah. They are in a rough for so long. Things say we go to it so strong. Rasta, keep on carrying on.
And put the fire upon the mark of the beast. Come and play burn up every liar and thief. Chat from the west, we are gonna look to the east. Burn the thief in past and the rapist priest. Hail Selassie, I the king of all kings. The struggle hard for Rasta, go and do your thing. meditate on the song them where we sing. Stop from look outside and start look within.
Let me go back cash pass me the bingy man a speak. Love hear them chantal when the bingy drum a beat. From the corner me hit the beat and me a tell right down to me feet. Karata for right love that have something feel we see. Come me children, now make them get into your brain. Remember Bob in at the hall of fame. Marcus Mosiah never die in vain. So make me burn up fire and still a see I name.
So long, long in a Babylon so long. Things say we weak, but we so strong. Rasta we keep on carrying on.
So long, yeah. They in a rock for so long. Things say we weak, but we so strong. Rasta keep on carrying
On the album Angst of Light, Neto Yuth and Anthony B. One called So Long.
Fascists never cool nor quench. So Rasta sing songs that make sense.
Wherever you are around the world, tune in. If you want to learn more about reggae and dancehall in Canada, what's happening, go to reggaenorthca.com, reggaenorthca.com. It's a weekly online magazine that features artists, people in the reggae music business in Canada. Every week you go there, we have new stories. We also have international stories each week as well.
So
hear me no Mrs. and Mister.
We no push violence, say we are Rasta.
That's why we sing songs like this, yeah. So long, long in a Babylon, so long. Things say we weak.
In this week's edition, we feature Tashina stirring up reggae with fire and purpose.
So long.